What is good, YouTube? My name is Ash Porter and welcome to the channel. Today, this week's fiction book vlog is this, The Bands of Mourning by Brandon Sanderson. This is Mistborn book 6, Wax and Wayne book 3, I nearly said 5 then, 3, and I am so excited to read this. If you do not know anything about the Mistborn series or the Wax and Wayne series, the link to my previous videos covering this, all the previous 5 books are all in the link below. You can go check them out because they are well worth it. But it is set in Sanderson's Cosmere universe on a planet called Scardriel. We have amazing characters like Wax and Wayne who have an incredible friendship and relationship. It's almost like they're a bit detective-y and fantasy, and I'm buzzing. I mean, at first you think it's the final one, but there's actually a 4th Wax and Wayne book coming out, so this isn't. But I'm so excited to continue this story, to unpack what is going on with Wax's uncle, just explore Wax and Wayne's history and their relationship a bit more. I have a feeling, I just get a feeling, that Wax's sister, who we haven't seen or heard about in 2 books, is going to come into this at some point, because the last book was kind of slowly unpacking his terrace origins, and I'm well excited. I'm going to dig into it. Let's do it. Wow, that is how you open a book. That story was just gripping, seeing Wax as like a teenager, seeing what he went through, and his first almost kill, I guess. And what inspired him to then become the sort of detective he is, and the lawman he is. Absolute madness, but what a way to start a book. I think what you have to hand to Sanderson is that he doesn't just sit still and stick with what he's got. So we have an incredible magic system with so much depth to it that throughout the books slowly gets unravelled more and more and more. And 5 and a bit books in, in the start of this 6th book, he's still continuing to expand and add to the mystique, to the magic of this world, to the realms of possibilities. And you just have to admire Sanderson for that. Firstly, for the bravery of constantly adding and changing and manipulating this system, but then also to have the creativity to do it, to implement it. It's just top drawer stuff, Also, totally didn't realise that Wax is like, or more that Breeze is Wax's like relative, ancestor, bloodline. It's actually really cute how I really think Wax is falling in love with Steris for all his grief, for all the loss of Leslie and all that he's been through. And the weird start, this arranged marriage, basically. I really think he's falling for it. I know they teased it. Sanderson teased it, saying like Wax thinking, he'd never love her, but this was good enough, whatever. But I think the more I'm reading, the more I'm like, it's happening. Got a fresh haircut, and I'm loving this book. And I feel like so much has happened since I last recorded something. But it's all kicking off. There's about to be a civil war of some sort. Like, Wayne and Meraci just had an amazing scene in a graveyard where Wayne was just awesome, using his speed bubbles. And Wax and Steris are just having the time of their lives, and just lots going on. And I'm really enjoying the different dynamics. I'm loving Wax and Steris' relationship and how it's developing. I'm really interested to see and meet, hopefully, eventually, Wax's sister. The story is unfolding. People don't like Elendil. People are rebelling. What is going to happen? I called it. They just kissed. Please do not let anything happen to Steris. I don't think Wax could take it. I don't think I can take it if anything bad were to happen to her in this book. Okay, I've been completely thrown off this now. This ship which they're trying to infiltrate, and that suit apparently is guarding and stuff. The suit is guarding. It wasn't built by them. It wasn't built by Sue or the set or anyone. That it seems to be alien. It seems to be from another culture, maybe different continent. Because I think that's kind of what they've been teasing a little bit, is that maybe there are other continents on Scardriel, or is Scardriel the continent? I'm not really sure. Where is this going? This is getting absolutely crazy. Who is this Mars geezer? Who are these people who live outside the basin? What is this technology that... Oh, this is blowing my mind. This is why Brandon Sanderson is so good. We're like 5.5 or 5 3/4 of the way books into a series. We're like 2 3/4 into like the Wax and Wayne series, and yet you still have moments like this where suddenly everything you know, the world you think that they inhabit and you understand, is ripped open on a brand new scale in a new way. There are other distant lands. There's some Mistborn which went to these southern lands years ago. For the people at the time of Vin and Elend and all that kind of stuff, they couldn't venture south because the water was too hot and they couldn't get through it. And so, like below the southern hemisphere, there were people who survived there. What did Harmony do when he reshaped the land? What happened to them? Did he only care about the people who lived in the basin and not about those in the south? What is happening? Who's this Mistborn? Who actually created the Bands of Mourning? Because I don't think it's the Lord Ruler. I think it's someone else. Oh, there's so much. Literally, I did not read ahead. A page later, she turns around and has just shot him. What the flip, with an aluminium gun. And is she twin-born? Because apparently his bullet missed her. Does that mean she's what am I trying to say? This is too much. Nah, I'm not having it. This isn't happening. I refuse to believe it. Something's happening. The real braces are somewhere, or the real Bands of Mourning are somewhere. Wax is coming back, right? Surely. Nah, this isn't happening. I am absolutely buzzing for Meraci. She has got the power. She has found the Lord Ruler's power. All of it. Oh my gosh, what is she going to do? What is going to happen? There's a few pages left. I'm so buzzing for her. She's so deserving, isn't she? Okay, so this has all been incredible, with Wax getting the powers and saving the day and everything with his uncle and his sister, Wayne with his shooting his sister, blah blah blah. It's all being amazing, but there's one thing that's really bothering me, right? Is that it keeps referring to this statue that's in the temple of the Lord Ruler with one thing through his eye, one like metal hermelegic spike, and that wasn't what the Lord Ruler looked like. Who is this? Like temple devoted to? Who is that statue of? Who is the person that went south? Do you know, my gut really wants to say it's Kel, that somehow Kel actually survived, but I think it's someone else. I think I called it. I'm absolutely sure. Did Kel survive? Oh my gosh. I can't even talk about the fact Wax Steris got married, genuinely in love, but is he still alive? Or did he... wow. Speechless. What a book. I cannot wait for the last book, the fourth one. What was it called? The Last Metal. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Wow. That's the only word I can use. I've had like 2 days to kind of process this because there was just so much going on at the end of this book. But wow, what a book. It has just left me with so many questions. It has left me so excited for the next book. I was doing some research, and I think it's like in November 2022 or something that the next Wax and Wayne book is coming out. The final one. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait till then. But that's how books should leave you feeling, isn't it? Like, I think some of my big questions is, if that is Kel, if this is all Kel, how the heck did Kel survive? Like, what's the story? How is Sanderson gonna go back on everything and prove that he could survive that? That's my first question. And then my second one is, like, what's gonna carry on with the set? What's their ultimate goal? What are they trying to do? And thirdly, how is this new trade with the people of the south, of the southern hemisphere, what's that gonna look like? Just a phenomenal book. Like I said, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I think this may be up there. I think alongside The Hero of Ages, I think The Hero of Ages and this one are my favourites so far. Unbelievable stuff. If you've enjoyed watching this video, this book vlog, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. And if not, or if you do, no matter what, I've been Ash Porter. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.